Now we are going to discuss about different contract costing concepts. So some special concepts or some special terms are used in contract costing. Okay, so we are going to deal with these concepts and we are going to learn it one by one. First is work certified. So my friends, work certified means how much work is done and certified by that architect. Okay, so architect gives the certificate of completion to the contractor. Okay, and that work is considered as work certified. Okay, it is the cost of the part of the contract work which is being completed by the contractor for which a completion certificate has been issued by a contractor's architect. Okay, so architect issues this certificate to the contractor. Okay, and that work is considered as work done. Okay, so the value of work certified is calculated by the following formula. Okay, contract price into work certified as percentage of contract price. Suppose our contract price, okay, or we are going to deal with this illustration. So here our contract price is 5 lakh and work certified is 60%. So simply 5 lakh into 60%, that is 3 lakh. It is the value of work certified. Okay. Second formula is cash received divided by cash received as percent of work certified. So here cash received is 2,40,000 being 80% of work certified. So cash received is 2,40,000 divided by 80%, that is 3 lakh. Okay, so by this way we can calculate work certified. Second is work uncertified. So work uncertified, it is the cost of that part of contract work which is being completed by contractor but not yet certified by architect. Okay, because of the faulty work or the work is not according to the specification. In respect of such work, there will be no payment from the contractee. The cost price of each work is debited to work in progress account and credited to contract account. Okay, simple formula: total cost incurred till date minus cost of work certified. Okay, so in most of illustrations we are not going to calculate work uncertified because they are already provided this thing. The main thing is here, that is escalation clause. So my friends, what is escalation clause? Escalation clause is usually provided in the contract as a safeguard against likely changes in price and utilization of material and labor. Means when the time period is large for any specific contract, that time most of the contractors apply escalation clause. Okay, it is a safeguard for change in price and utilization of material and labor, because according to time our cost of material and labor may be increased. Okay, that time this escalation clause can apply by contractor to increase the price of contract. Okay, so they have to mention this thing in the contract. So how much percent we are going to increase? Okay, so that is called as escalation clause. Like escalation clause, there is also concept that is de-escalation clause. De-escalation clause is opposite of escalation clause. It is a safeguard for the interest of contractee. Contractee means the party who is providing the contract. Okay, for downward or reversal of the cost of material and labor. Okay, the another concept is used in contract costing, that is retention money. Retention money is a common practice to include the clause because under this clause the contractee will not make payment of work certified by the architect, but a certain portion thereof shall be retained by him. Means if the contract is completed or contract is certified, if the percentage of contract certified is 60%, that time he is going to pay only 50% amount. 10% amount he retain with himself, that is the contractee retain with himself for any default or any problems arising in that contract. Okay, so basically it is a reserve maintained by the contractee of his interest, okay, to safeguard his interest. So that time that money is called as retention money. Next is notional profit. Okay, so notional profit is the difference between the value of work in progress certified and cost of work in progress certified. Okay, so in contract costing, when we calculate our profit, that time we are not transfer the whole profit to profit and loss account. Okay, and that profit is called as notional profit. Okay, so notional profit is uncertain profit, okay, for that contract.